Right, let's begin with Kyoshiro. And we'll try the red version. Not sure what that is. He's a kabuki actor. So that's why he has such unusual dialogue. And last time I was playing the new characters, but I thought I would come back and play some of the classic ones just to compare the play action. Things like that. It's very similar. It's not the same. Little things have been adjusted, like certain things seem to be longer or shorter range, like so this has always been a game about precise distances. You learn the distance away that all of your strikes will reach the opponent or not. And let's see. Kyoshiro is a fun guy to play. He got all these strange attacks here. Wow, what was that? So there he is with his trying to remember what that weapon is called, but it's like a halberd. But Kyoshiro is known for his unusual antics and his long reach on some attacks. So it's an interesting character to play, not one of the most popular ones, but somehow the gore looks a little bit more realistic this time around, so his eyes are crossed. Enjoying the artwork here. Kabuki would cross their eyes while performing to emphasize a particular moment in the performance that was very intense. You notice anime uses a lot of freeze frame shots, but a lot of that idea of freezing time for a while came from Kabuki originally. They would have the actors. She's cool. I was playing as her on my first round of this game. She's going to be an interesting new addition to the roster. She's got alternately a hammer and a saw. Anyway, I was playing the ghost mode for a while, which is interesting. I suggest you try it. It's an artificial intelligence imitation of your playing style that it goes out to battle even when you're not playing, but you might as well get your ghost out there in the system ready to battle some other virtual players, because, you know, Some of the Ghost AI is not that good, but it's different than the usual computer AI, so can be fun to get in a match like that. I realized when I was playing the online mode, two things. One, which is I've mostly played computer opponents for quite a while, so I'm out of practice at fighting actual human-played characters. But also, that a lot of the people out there, particularly on the ranked matches, they're playing with a very boring style. They're doing really repetitive techniques. They're tending to use Shiki or Yoshitora as the character, and I really haven't played a lot with Shiki, but I can tell you that Yoshitora seems to be... he's a bit overpowered of a character. His attacks are too large. Whenever I would play as him, I would feel kind of guilty because it felt like cheating. But there are plenty who don't have that kind of feeling. Oh, look, her two eyes are different colors. As I was remarking earlier, Shiki came from the Samurai Shodown 64, I believe, which is one of the times when Samurai Shodown was executed in 3D beforehand in the past. There was a PlayStation game, and there was an Xbox 360 game also. But none of those three 3D incarnations really got the popularity of Samurai Shodown's main games. Shiki she's a quick and sort of tricky character, so her blades are not as long as the other characters, so she will always try and get in your face. But the thing is, when you are facing a character who has to get in your face, you will expect them to do that. You'll expect them to always be rushing towards you. And so you can play defensively. And do various... I'm trying to remember how to do his stuff. Actually, what I'll do, I'll use the command list and look up Crouch, Walk, Geyser Thrust, Tsunami Saber, Saber Thrash, Mind's Eye, alright. I mean, I remembered most of that stuff, but... Oh, I guess she missed. But I didn't. Alright, it's the halfway match. I guess we'll be fighting her at the end. I'm playing on level 4 now because maybe I'm too rusty for level 5, but level 3 seemed to be too easy, and that's the default. So, I've just got to say, if playing online, give some variation, you know? Maybe Try a few different characters, maybe try some different techniques, don't just spam the same stuff. Make it interesting, because the people who play the same strategy all the time, it's true, that might raise their win ratio, but if you're facing someone who's really good, actually good, they will be able to neutralize your repetitive strategy, and then you'll have nothing else to do, you know? So why not learn to diversify a bit, and then we'll all be more entertained. All of the characters seem to have a... Oh, she reflected my wave right back at me. And then she swung an eagle at me. Oh, why did I do that? Sometimes the attention wanders with all of these beautiful graphics. You know, they're not flat anymore, they're not the way they used to be. Oh, so that's how you do that. Forgot. Wait a minute. I did the fire breathing. Whatever. You know, in the first game, it wasn't water, it was a fan that he was throwing, but the water is cooler. It's like the Great Wave over Hanagawa, you know? Let's see. Huh. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Left myself open. I deserved it, I guess. Oh, my sword. Or my... whatever it is. Oh, man. Alright. I'm going to switch characters to another classic. I bet not many people are playing Tom Tom right now, so try him. Be the green. Another interesting and unusual choice for inclusion in the game. But he appeared in Samurai Shodown 1 and then was brought back at some point, I forget, along the line. But he's known for long reach and unusual play style. Justice is calling me! Let's go, Poppy! Alright. Well, that's not a good start. Okay. Don't forget to throw some skulls, you know? Oops. You know, there's something kind of different about the way Can't put my finger on it exactly what it is, but the graphics are so good it's almost intimidating compared with the classic pixels. I wonder if I'll go back for a minute and play Samurai Shodown 6 or something just to compare it. But there is absolutely no way I would have missed this game release just because his arm pads have been built up a bit, I think. Maybe. Okay, well. I was playing as Galford earlier. I think they have kind of adjusted his spacing a bit. You know what it is? I guess that with the 3D graphics, it is harder to judge the length of everything. Wow. Alright. I'm remembering how to play Tom Tom again. That's good. The people in the background, hanging their heads in sorrow. That was weird. You know? I wonder if this ship is also where Darly Dagger comes from. Because you can see some sailors and pirates in the background there, so... She's got a pirate flag on her saw. Mura Mura. Oh, wow. Poppy the dog grabbed me. Well, that was very dramatic. Got him. Alright. Wow, that is appropriately bizarre. Oh, look at that! Wow, you can finally see his human face under his mask. I don't know if that ever has been visible before. You know, it was unclear if that was a mask or if it actually was his face and he was some sort of demonic mutant or something. I saw online some person posting that there was no guy from South America who, or no fighting style of South America where a guy would actually have a sword like that. It's kind of wrong, but a lot of things in this game are historically wrong. Look at that great picture. Wow, it's an oil painting. All the samurai are gathering to worship Charlotte, who is standing in the sunset, raising her sword. Say, they've changed Charlotte's armor a little bit. I don't know if you noticed, but I do. Charlotte is another character that I'm going to enjoy playing again. In fact, if I lose this match, I'll probably select her. Mura Mura. Ow. Charlotte's been lucky. She I think she has all of the attacks that she had from both varieties of Charlotte that appeared in Samurai Shodown 3. Paguna Paguna. Alright. Wow, that really left me open. Furious response. Darn. Ow. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Looking at the cool graphics. Didn't look at the other stuff. Alright, we'll select a character. And I will be Charlotte this time, as I said. Haha. Still don't understand why the loading times are so long, but I guess they have to import a lot of texture data and such. Wow, Charlotte is so cool, wearing a red dress. Alright, let's see. And golden armor. Oh yeah? Trying to confuse me. Oh, should have done the uppercut right there. I was distracted by something. Let's see. Oh. Wow. Oh, it could have gone either way. Was really close. This time I'm going to go on the offensive. Ow. Good one. Huh. Take that. Take that. Haha. Alright. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Oh, look at the cool architecture. See. Instead of letting him even call out the name of the attack, then take that. And what? How did that happen? Alright. Take that. Alright, good match. Oh, she throws a single rose upon the ground. Worst of all, it was actually ugly to behold. Look at her hand. It has texture of lace or something like that on her glove. Alright. Gairyu. So we're going to fight Ukyo. As you may know, the characters Haomaru and Ukyo are loosely based on Musashi and Kojiro, the two classic samurai in the duel to the death. But for some reason they decided to change their names and characters a bit. So, like, usually Kojiro is portrayed as a sort of evil and selfish person. But Ukyo, he's not really evil, he's just sort of an introvert, a wandering person. And not... He's fighting for a good purpose generally, even though... Uh-oh. A lot of this... See, he missed. He missed, so I punished him with... That's what you have to do when you're playing. You have to wait until they make a mistake, and then make them pay for that mistake. Wow, you see that? I actually got inside the range of that attack. Street Fighter. Everyone loves Street Fighter. Everyone loves King of Fighters. But there's something really special about the Samurai Shodown series that's interesting and different. And it's hard to pick a favorite among those top ones, but on some days I would have to say my favorite is Samurai Shodown. On other days it's probably Marvel vs. Capcom. Let's see. Just because that one has so much interesting stuff going on in there. All that different. Oh. Oh. Nice one, Ukyo. He looks very sick. He has tuberculosis, as you might know, but which was basically guaranteed fatal at this time, but he's still going out and fighting everyone. I guess that means he has less to lose, right? Take that! Take that. Alright. Well, you can see it is a fencing sword. In the beginning, the effects were barely noticeable. Haomaru. At sometimes in the past, they've had an ending where Charlotte and Haomaru were dating or something like that, but I don't know if that is officially canon or just sort of a joke that they threw in. Oh. Alright. Oh. Alright. Haomaru is playing with appropriate aggression, but just like anything, when you realize your opponent is very aggressive, expect that aggression. And then turn it to your advantage. Alright. Ah, look at that background. There is an actual... I forget where it is in Japan, but the famous Tori in the sea, the gate, and Mount Fuji in the background. Wow, he did the fake out. Take that. Uh-oh. Oh. Alright. Lucky I was blocking. When in doubt, block. Don't leave yourself open at all. Wow. Alright. That's trouble. Oh. Okay. Take that. Huh. Oh. Oh, what a shame. Alright, I'll change my character again. Genjuro. We'll have to see what's in the cards here. And you'll notice that each character has their own series of opponents that they have to face.
Kibagami Genjuro vs 立花右京いざ尋常に一本目勝負
Take that. Something about the timing on Genjuro seems different than the way I remember it. But trouble. Oh, Subamagaishi. Take that. What, I only got that much credit for that? I can't believe it. Alright. One more different character before I stop this video. Alright. Let's see if I remember how to play as Nakoruru. And it looks like her sister is going to be the first downloadable character. Make sure you go online and get your downloadable characters before the end of the month. Because that is your reward for buying the game early. Alright. Okay. I realize I probably never really did know how to play as Nakoruru in the first place. The memory has faded. I I really prefer characters who have a longer reach instead of those with a short reach that have to rush forward. Au revoir. Alright. One more. That's the thing with Samurai Shodown. You'll be playing for a while and then one more round. And you'll say that and it'll be 5 rounds later, right? I haven't played as Earthquake. See how he is this time around. I was playing with a guy online. Very cheap, spamming the same stuff over and over again, but he's got to protect his points however he wants, so let's see. He's a cool guy. That's even grosser when you see it in actual rendered flesh. Let's see. So, the thing about Earthquake is that he may be huge, but he is unusually fast for a character who is that huge. So, wow. Look at that undulation. Alright. Alright, that is something. Alright. Going to lose just as I finally am starting to figure out this guy. Enough said. Alright, one more. Who's it gonna be? Jubei Yagyu. In many ways, Yagyu Jubei is the image of Miyamoto Musashi. With his two swords, sort of like Haomaru was the younger Musashi, and then Jubei was the older Musashi. They divided him, you know? The art style. Oh, alright. Well, when you get your sword taken away, You definitely want to get it back. How do I get it back? I'm getting tired. Alright, I'm going to sign off for now. It's been fun playing Samurai Shodown with you, and maybe I'll see you online. And you'll probably beat me because I'm a better YouTuber than I am a gamer, actually. But we'll see how it goes. And if you haven't purchased Samurai Shodown yet, I suggest you do that, because there is a lot of great gameplay available and waiting for you. Signing off for now.